Good to great. Most people don't fail because they aim too high and miss. They fail because they aim too low and hit. That's the real danger of good. It feels safe, comfortable, normal. But good companies don't change the world. Good leaders don't create legacies. And good is the biggest barrier to great. Jim Collins and his research team didn't write another motivational fluff book. They spent 5 years analyzing 1,435 companies, distilling it down to just 11 that made the leap from good to great, and stayed there. No hype, no fads, no lucky breaks. Just timeless, brutal truths about what greatness really requires. So if you're ready to build something that lasts, something truly great, this isn't just a book, it's your blueprint. Chapter 1. Level 5, Leadership. Level 5. Leaders aren't loud. They're not flashy. They're focused. They blend extreme personal humility with intense professional will. That means they don't care who gets the credit. They care that the mission is accomplished. Collins tells the story of Darwin Smith, CEO of Kimberly-Clark, who led the company to outperform Procter & Gamble, all while avoiding the spotlight. Smith once said, "I never stopped trying to become qualified for the job." That's the paradox. These leaders are fiercely ambitious, not for themselves, but for the company's success. Level 5 leaders also confront their own egos. They don't blame others in failure or bask in praise during success. They look in the mirror when things go wrong and out the window when they go right. In a culture obsessed with charisma, humility is a leadership superpower. Want to lead like a level 5? Start by asking, what does the company need to win, even if I don't get the credit? Chapter 2. First who, then what? Before vision, before strategy, before goals. Get the right people. Why? Because the right people don't need to be tightly managed. They're self-motivated. They thrive in disciplined environments. They make smart decisions on their own. Think of your business like a bus. Collins says, first, get the right people on the bus, the wrong people off the bus, and the right people in the right seats. Only then do you figure out where to drive it. This isn't about hiring for convenience or credentials. It's about character. Do they share the values? Do they hunger for excellence? Do they raise the standard? When you start with what, you might chase fads. But when you start with who, the team drives innovation, adapts to market shifts, and stays aligned. Great vision with the wrong people? Useless. No vision, but the right people? Game-changing. Ask yourself, would I rehire every person on my team today? If not, why are they still here? Chapter 3. Confront the brutal facts. You can't fix what you won't face. Great companies confront reality, no matter how ugly it is. They don't spin stories. They invite debate. They build cultures where truth is valued over comfort. Enter the Stockdale Paradox, named after Admiral Jim Stockdale, a Vietnam POW who survived torture and imprisonment not by blind optimism, but by brutal honesty. He said, "You must never confuse faith that you will prevail in the end with the discipline to confront the most brutal facts of your current reality." That's the heart of this chapter. Hope alone won't save you. Denial will destroy you. But hope plus honesty equals leadership. Collins found that great companies had a culture of open dialogue. They didn't shoot messengers. They didn't avoid bad news. They used it as fuel to improve. Ask your team, what are the brutal facts we're avoiding right now? And do we have the courage to face them together? Chapter 4. The Hedgehog Concept. The fox knows many things, the hedgehog knows one big thing. Great companies simplify their strategy down to the intersection of 3 circles. What can you be the best in the world at? What are you deeply passionate about? What drives your economic engine? Where these 3 meet, that's your hedgehog concept. It's not about chasing competitors or the latest tech. It's about understanding your core and going deep, not wide. Walgreens didn't try to be everything to everyone. They focused on becoming the best convenient drugstore, maximizing profit per customer visit. That clarity fueled growth. You must have the courage to say no to what's good in order to double down on what's great. So ask yourself, what's your one thing? And are you willing to walk away from everything else? Chapter 5. A Culture of Discipline. Greatness isn't chaos, it's consistency. Great companies don't need excessive controls or micromanagement because they hire people who manage themselves. They give freedom within a framework. That means everyone knows what the goal is, and they're trusted to run in that direction. But freedom without discipline equals disaster. Discipline without freedom equals dictatorship. It's the balance that matters. When disciplined people are aligned around a clear hedgehog concept, they don't need rules. They need responsibility. And when you combine discipline with entrepreneurship, you get what Collins calls the entrepreneurial death blow: sustained creativity with relentless execution. Want your business to thrive? Build a culture where discipline is not enforced, it's embraced. Chapter 6. Technology Accelerators. Technology is not the cause of greatness. It's a catalyst. Every great company used technology, but only after they figured out their hedgehog concept. They didn't jump on trends. They didn't invest blindly. They waited, watched, and then used technology to amplify what was already working. Think of tech like a power tool. If you're already moving in the right direction, it speeds you up. If you're not, it just helps you fail faster. Collins shares how Fannie Mae used tech to streamline operations after clarifying its strategic path, not before. So don't ask, what tech should we use? Ask, how can technology help us go further in the right direction? Chapter 7. The Flywheel Effect. There's no single moment when greatness arrives. No fireworks, no headlines. Instead, it's push after push after push. Every small win builds momentum. Every aligned decision adds weight. And suddenly, the flywheel is spinning, powerfully, effortlessly. But here's the thing. Most companies quit too early. They look for silver bullets instead of patient progress. The flywheel effect is about trusting the process, believing that every little improvement matters, and knowing that breakthroughs don't feel like breakthroughs at the time. Want to build your own flywheel? Define clear goals. Keep pushing in one direction. Celebrate small wins. Never stop. Eventually, momentum does the work for you. Chapter 8. From Good to Great to Built to Last. Going from good to great is one thing. Staying there? That's legacy. Collins reminds us, great companies don't just succeed once. They build systems, cultures, leadership pipelines. They build clocks, not just tell time. They embed values so deeply that even after the founder leaves, the mission lives on. And they stay true to their hedgehog concept, even as the world evolves. The key? Preserve the core while stimulating progress. Hold tightly to your purpose. Loosen your grip on tactics. You're not building a trend, you're building a movement. Ask yourself, what will still be great about this company 10, 20, or 50 years from now? Good to Great isn't a quick fix guide. It's a call to long-term leadership, to reject comfort, to confront truth, to build momentum day by day. Because greatness isn't a moment. It's a mindset. It's not about having all the answers. It's about having the discipline to ask the right questions. So the question is, will you settle for good or push for great? This was Good to Great by Jim Collins. Brought to you by Success Resources Books Insights. You don't need to become more. You need to become present. This is more than mindset. It's a mission. Keep seeking. Keep growing. Keep giving. And together, let's make the world rich again.